Living Space. Lost Sci-Fi Short Stories from the 1930s, 40s, 50s, and 60s. Book 184. Written by Isaac Asimov. Narrated by Scott Miller. Clarence Rimbro had no objections to living in the only house on an uninhabited planet, any more than had any other of Earth's even trillion of inhabitants. If someone had questioned him concerning possible objections, he would undoubtedly have stared blankly at the questioner. His house was much larger than any house could possibly be on Earthproper, and much more modern. It had its independent air supply and water supply, ample food in its freezing compartments. It was isolated from the lifeless planet on which it was located by a force field, but the rooms were built about a 5-acre farm, under glass, of course, which in the planet's beneficent sunlight grew flowers for pleasure and vegetables for health. It even supported a few chickens. It gave Mrs. Rimbro something to do with herself afternoons, and a place for the two little Rimbros to play when they were tired of indoors. Furthermore, if one wanted to be on Earthproper, if one insisted on it, if one had to have people around, and air one could breathe in the open, or water to swim in, one had only to go out of the front door of the house. So where was the difficulty? Remember, too, that on the lifeless planet on which the Rimbro house was located, there was complete silence, except for the occasional monotonous effects of wind and rain. There was absolute privacy and the feeling of absolute ownership of 200 million square miles of planetary surface. Clarence Rimbro appreciated all that in his distant way. He was an accountant, skilled in handling very advanced computer models, precise in his manners and clothing, not given much to smiling beneath his thin, well-kept mustache, and properly aware of his own worth. When he drove from work toward home, he passed the occasional dwelling place on Earthproper, and he never ceased to stare at them with a certain smugness. Well, either for business reasons or due to mental perversion, some people simply had to live on Earthproper. It was too bad for them.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?